Okay, we're live. We're live. We're live.
Right.
This is going to be a different episode of the Scar Nation podcast. Me and Tyana here is going to be discussing some things. I gotta go in here and change this every time because Streamyard don't want to act right.
I have read and read and read, and I can't figure out why.
It just don't. I don't know. I mean, I can get it. I can get it public. I just gotta manually go do it after we go live. But we're good now. We'll get some eyes up in here. Um. So yeah, before we went live, we was talking about the type of content. That's actually something I want to talk about. I don't know if you care or not, but I definitely want to talk about that because I know there's a lot of other creators out there that wonder like how to get views, how to go viral, how to do this. Um, and I can tell you, it's not the edits, it's not it's not any cool edits. The type of content we do, it's the information that we have. If you can deliver
Yeah.
your information the right way, where it kind of grabs people's attention. Like if you ever watch my content, there's no crazy setup. I just put my phone up and make the video, or I'm walking and I'm just talking. So there's not a whole lot of work that goes into that. But what a lot of people don't understand is I'm planning out kind of what I'm going to say to grab people's attention in the beginning.
Right.
In the first 5 seconds, I got to make my introduction hard. Because like the one that's kind of going viral right now, the zombie drug video I put out, it's got like 300,000 views right now.
Damn.
I put it out 3 days ago. It's probably on its way to 1 million. But if you notice, first thing I said in the video was I want to talk about this new zombie drug that grabs people's attention. What? A zombie drug?
Yeah.
What is this? What? And people will stay. And the algorithm, this is for the content creators out there, the people that want to do content. I think this tip can really help you. The algorithm pays attention. The algorithm pays attention to how many people are swiping off the video real fast and how many people are staying. When that algorithm picks up on people that are a lot of people staying for the first 5 seconds, that's when it starts to push it. Because it's like, okay,
Yeah.
we're getting something like a lot of people want to watch this, and that's how shit goes viral. They push it out to more people, and then more people stop. Push it out to more people, then more people stop. So that's how you get a viral video in a nutshell. That's how
Yeah.
you get a viral.
I actually was just watching a little mini webinar the other night about public speaking, and they're not people aren't looking for special effects or anything planned and scripted. They just want a connection. They want to be able to understand what the other person's talking about and like
Yeah.
be like, hey, that could be me. I've been there.
Yes.
So
Anybody can do this. Let me tell you, anybody. I sucked. If you go back and watch my YouTube videos, like my first ones, I fucking didn't know what I was doing. I just turned the camera on. I didn't know how to edit shit, and I tried my best. And the first 4 videos I was high on fentanyl, anyways. But even after that like there's a nervousness to it. Like you kind of got to work past that. But you get into a rhythm. There's a little technique to it. There's a skill, like knowing how to flow with what you say. But I'm a talking ass motherfucker anyway, so I can just once I get going, so that helps me being able to do that. But yeah, anybody can do this. Anybody wanting to get out there, it don't take a special person. I don't think so. I think it just takes somebody with the confidence to say, "Fuck it, I don't care what nobody thinks. This is what I got to say."
Yeah, that's why the first podcast that I did with you, I had short warning. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do this. And no time like the present. It's either day one or one day, so let's go with day one.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. That's how you got to do it, really. Just put yourself out there. You'll learn as you go. Experience is the best teacher.
100%.
Is the best teacher. So let's talk. What's been going on in the community? I feel like you know what goes on in my Star Nation community more than I do. So
we've had a few of the members have been struggling a little bit. I don't know if it's the time of year because spring's coming and the summertime seems to sunshine even just makes people kind of want to party, or if they're trying to beat the seasonal depression, or if it's just one of those days for a lot of people. I've noticed there's a lot of people struggling, but because I've noticed that also means there's a lot of people reaching out and trying to make connections and utilizing the group for what it's supposed to be for. So it's super encouraging.
That's what it's for. That is the whole reason I made the group. I did have a Discord, but
Yep,
you
I was
remember
on
that
there.
I did have a Discord. Then I was like, you know what? Facebook is so much more user friendly. Like I
Hmm.
would get a lot of complaints from people like, damn, I got to download an app and then join it, and then the shit's confusing as fuck when you get in there.
Super difficult. I didn't even completely figure out how to use it.
Me neither. The whole time. So the Facebook group was a good idea. It's more user friendly. Like
Great idea.
most people have Facebook pages, so um, yeah, the Facebook group was a success, and I'm glad to see it growing.
And it does. Every couple of days I'll put up one of the welcome our new members posts, and there's always a list, and it's so exciting to see that. Super
Yeah,
exciting.
I've noticed that too. There is always a list. It's like people are just coming, but that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of the community. I've always said this: the value lies in the community. Like if it was just me, if nobody gravitated towards my page when I make content, what I'm doing wouldn't even be valuable. Like it takes a community. I forgot to turn my light on. It takes a, it takes a community, you know. So basically, like we're all links. The way this style look at it, we're all links to this chain, this puzzle. We're all pieces to the puzzle, and I'm the person that draws in the views that gets people here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm the person that kind of makes people flow in here. Y'all, you and other people that kind of help out in the community, y'all are the ones that get them to stay. So that's how I look at it.
It's thanks. Yeah, we try. And that post that I had to put up the other day, I try to make sure that it's a safe place for everybody.
I know
So one
that.
of our members had messaged me, and she's like, save me, because someone was hitting on her, and I think it was on one of the welcome posts. He's all, hey, beautiful, shoot me a message. I want to DM you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, can you make it stop?
Harassing. Yeah,
So,
that's one thing we're not going to do. Harassing. And I
yeah, I
can
mean,
even
people
break
get
that.
to talking and they like each other.
That's fine, right? Yeah.
Cool. But don't be
Yeah.
like, hey, send me a pic.
Yeah, you got people out there. Then, and we dealt with that early on in the group too. I remember. But let's elaborate on that. That's a good thing to talk about. When it comes to the group, if you don't know about the group rules, like I don't want you joining the group with the intention of trying to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I mean, it's for encouragement. It's for support in your recovery. If you happen to find somebody in there that you take a liking to and they like you back, and what y'all do in y'all's own time, that's whatever. Like I don't have no say so on that. But the
Yeah.
harassing is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see people jump like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people
Don't
like
be a
coming at
creep. No
somebody.
unsolicited dick pics. None of that kind of stuff. Just, if you're going to form connections, then be genuine about it. Form connections. Don't go for the express purpose of, trying to see someone's boobs or sending unsolicited dick pics, because nobody likes that. Do
Yeah,
better. Just do
that's not
better.
what the
Be a
group's
better
for.
person.
Thank you for weeding all that out because unfortunately you're gonna have shit like that. Let's read some of the
Absolutely.
comments. Stacy Blackwood, day 99 for you. Let's go, Stacy.
Oh,
I'm proud of
yes.
you. I'm proud of you. Out of Fear Gang. What's up, man? How are you doing? 7 months off methadone. Let's go. Keep up the good work. Shout out to
That
Out
is
of Fear Gang.
awesome.
Let me tell you something about Out of Fear Gang right here. He was literally like my first subscriber ever.
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
talking ever. When I first started the social media, before I went to TikTok, before I came to Facebook, before anybody knew who I was, back in the videos that I put out when I was still high on fentanyl, that's when he found me. So a lot has happened since then. Shout out to you, brother. I hope you're doing good.
That's what's up.
Andre, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy.
Caleb, what's going
Hey.
on, Caleb? Melissa, day 14 off Suboxone for me. Let's go, Melissa. Keep that shit
2
going.
whole weeks.
Palmer says 7 weeks today off Oxy. Look at all this, man. How could you not get encouraged by this?
Right? I just got cold chills. Like, we just keep seeing all these awesome messages, and it gives me goosebumps. I get excited about that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing people it's possible every day. Look, everybody in here is showing people it's possible. Because I think we all remember a time when we didn't think it was possible. I know I do.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be alive today, honestly. If the meth that wasn't going to give me a heart attack or a stroke and take me out, then I thought it was going to be alcohol for sure. I was actively dying on alcohol. I actually have stage 4 decompensated cirrhosis. My liver, it won't heal itself anymore. It's pretty fucked up. I got to go in every 6 months for liver scans and blood work just to make sure like the blood's still flowing in the right way and that there's no cancer cells popping up and that kind of stuff. So
now, are you doing what you can on your end though, like drinking plenty of water, trying to eat healthy?
yeah,
Because all that stuff
got
helps.
always got a jug of water. Always.
Yeah, you would be surprised at what staying hydrated to do for you.
Oh yeah,
It can really help. But we got a
absolutely.
good question. We got a good question from Christopher right here. Can you see the comments, Tyana, when I put them
Yeah,
up?
it says you started to taper off. How did you get off it? So whether it's methadone or Suboxone or anything like anything, really, especially the opioids and stuff, tapering is the safest way and most comfortable. It's
Yeah.
not always the only way. Like we got a cold turkey off the opioids, unfortunately, even just to get on Suboxone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, even when you taper down, there's going to be a point where you kind of cold turkey it. You got to kind of stop taking. And I think that's where a lot of people fear. And a lot of it is a mind game. I don't care what nobody says. A lot of it is a mind game because you get used to having that dose and it does something to your mind. Even if it's just a point fucking milligram, your mind knows that, okay, I got this, I'm good. So it's like, oh, I'm safe. And when you don't do that anymore, when you ain't able to do that, it fucks with your head straight up. Like, oh, I don't have this anymore. Like, there's nothing there
that
anymore.
actually just gave me an idea. Just like having that action, kind of like with vaping. When I first stopped smoking, I went to zero nicotine vapes and just kind of satisfied the urge to complete the action. If you try to taper off a Suboxone and you get down to like an eighth of a strip, they also have this stuff in stores like rice paper. It just kind of melts away. It's like edible plastic.
Yeah.
You could get some of those for like your first few days if you're going to completely stop. And just stick that in your mouth and let it melt away. Yeah.
Yeah. Beth says, man, your platform is really growing. I entered you for my health class. I remember that. Beth. Yeah, it has grown. It's grown a lot. We're growing every day. I'm telling you, this brand is going to be worldwide one day. I'm never going to stop growing it or pushing it.
Now, in less than 4 months, we've got over 4,000 members in the group.
Yeah, we're still in the baby stages. Shit, give it 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, geez. I'll need help for sure.
Yeah, give it 5 years. You'll probably be on payroll by then. Watch.
Right.
I'll be able to afford to actually compensate people. Hopefully.
I also use Kratom.
I used Kratom. Yes, I did use Kratom for sure. Kratom helped.
Yep, and because I also have chronic pain, I've got fibromyalgia and arthritis and a degenerative. I'm just a train wreck, really. Degenerative disc disease. I deal with a lot of pain, chronic pain. Like I'll wake up from it in the middle of the night. I wake up in pain, and I can't take ibuprofen because of my liver. I got to be careful with Tylenol because of my liver. So I still use Kratom from time to time to get through the day.
Yeah, Kratom can be a lifesaver. It can also be addictive. So be careful for that.
Yeah,
but
I've been super lucky because I've been able to use it off and on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fentanyl. It's not gonna kill you. Like it's not going.
Yeah.
It's not. You ain't gonna not wake up off using Kratom. So.
Exactly.
I had no idea about this live tonight. Yeah. This one's kind of spontaneous. We didn't have time to really promote it. But this is we're just bullshitting, answering questions. If you guys got anything you want to ask us, we'd be more than happy to answer it.
Right back at you, Shane. Glad you're here.
Yeah. So methadone. Yeah, methadone I've heard is the roughest.
Yeah.
As far as just overall shitty withdrawals.
Because it's an opioid itself. So
yeah, it is. But I've heard people just say it's worse, like even worse than fentanyl because it's so much longer. Like people say they withdraw from methadone for 3 to 6 months.
Oof.
Fentanyl is extremely intense, but I don't think it lasts as long as something like Suboxone or methadone.
Yeah, after it took the first time I tried to withdraw off of it, I think I made it in a weekend. And then of course I didn't make it to the next weekend without relapsing. The second time it took a little bit longer to get off it. It was only like 3 days. And then that last time, I threw myself into precipitated withdrawals. It took a good week before I even wanted to open my eyes. So
yeah, I'm telling you, man, ain't none of it easy. I don't give a damn what. It could be Hydro 5s. Like, it ain't none of it easy.
Oh, yeah. I'd never had a problem with opioids at all. Like, I tried heroin a few times. It didn't grab me. So, of course, I'm bulletproof. I can do whatever. And then I had this spine surgery. And before that, I had taken a couple puffs off of a fentanyl pill just to take the edge off because I couldn't turn my head at all. And I started coming off the pills that they gave me. Because they gave me a shit ton of Roxys. And I started coming off those, and I was getting sick. I'm like, shit. And then I started getting the fentanyl pills. Yep.
You turned straight to the streets, huh?
Of course. That's what I knew.
That's how it goes. So we was going to talk a little bit about xylazine. If anybody in the comments knows anything about xylazine or where's it bad, I know I'm pretty sure it started in Philadelphia, or it's real heavy.
Oh, it is more prevalent out on the East Coast. Yeah. Before we went live, I got a chance to see that between 2018 and 2021, deaths that were contributed to by xylazine increased by 35%, or they were 35 times higher in 2021 than they were in 2018.
So Matt says
that is fast.
Yeah, it is, and it's becoming a serious problem. It's almost like when is it going to end? Because you had fentanyl, that wasn't enough. Now you got xylazine. Right. Who is putting this shit together? It's almost like that's like you need a more high than fentanyl. I don't even understand. Like, you're a fucking zombie on just fentanyl. I remember nodding out looking like a zombie on that shit.
Yeah, drooling on myself.
Yeah,
super cute.
Yeah, but this stuff is eating people's skin. Like, there's an agent in the xylazine. They call it trank, like the street drug for.
Yeah, it's because it's a veterinarian tranquilizer.
Yeah. The street name for the zombie drug, whatever. Like, there's a bunch of different names, but it's trank, which is xylazine and fentanyl mixed together. And the xylazine, like you said, is an animal tranquilizer. And when consumed by people, humans, I guess in excess amounts, it gets in your skin or does something to your skin and causes it to rot.
Yeah. And that's why the reason it does not react to Narcan is because it's not an opioid. It's a different type of tranquilizer.
Exactly. Although you should always use Narcan. If somebody's overdosing, it's
always.
It's not going to hurt you.
Right back at you, Patrick.
Yeah, shout out to Patrick, man.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Patrick. He said, my cousin Tyana is a rock star. You damn right she is. We're all rock stars here at Scar Nation.
Thanks, Bubs. So I've got the nasal spray Narcan at home because we had someone in our apartments here a couple of years ago fall out and die. And then I also keep Narcan in my glove box.
There you
go.
But
it is the can we show this on the lives?
I believe so. I don't think TikTok allows it, but I think Facebook does.
All right. So it also comes in injectable.
Yeah, that's what saved my life one time, the injectable kind.
Yeah. And I got this little kit, and it comes with everything you need. And then this little container turns into a sharps container.
That's awesome. That's life-saving equipment right there.
Yeah, and I carry it in my glove box at all times.
Yeah, that's life-saving stuff, man. Narcan definitely saves lives. You can't deny it. But I got hit 5 times with that injectable kind one time. It took 5 shots for me to come back. I was gone. I was completely
I got super lucky. I never OD'd on fentanyl. I got super, super lucky. Yeah, but when one of my friends found out, actually it was one of my plugs, she found out that I didn't have Narcan on hand. She's like, no, you're going to take this and you're going to take this. And if you need more, I was like, good looking out.
So we got Brittany. I'll come back to you, Carissa, but we got Brittany. She says, where can she get one of those? Can you point her in the right direction?
So I'm going to do a little bit more research because I'm not quite sure about other states. I know in Oregon, there's programs where you can get it for free. You can just go to the pharmacies. A lot of pharmacies have them.
Right. I've heard of Narcan vending machines and shit.
It's sad that has to be a thing, but at the same time, I'm glad there are.
Yeah.
They're even teaching kids how to use it in school. I talked to my son about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I know about that. What do you know about that?" And he's like, "They
It's
just taught
good.
us
It's
about it at
good that
school."
they know about it, but it's sad that they got to know about it.
Yeah, they even tell them, if you need to put a little mirror under their nose to see if they're breathing, do that and all that kind of stuff, so you know if you know what you got to do. I'm like, damn,
Damn, that's crazy. They
damn,
got this stuff in schools. That lets you know how bad it is. But Brittany, to answer
yeah,
your question, well, Tyana really just did. But to anybody else out there looking for Narcan, call a pharmacy. They'll be able to point you right to it. Call your
yeah.
local pharmacy.
Shoot me a DM and remind me, and I will do some research and see what kind of programs there are for national programs and stuff like that to get fentanyl. Because a lot of times you can just have it delivered to your house.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, have my way. Yeah, we're gonna start doing these lives like this more often. I like them, and I would like to allow more people to come up, and talk, get to hear different people's experiences. I don't give a fuck if you got a following or not. Like that's not really what my in the beginning when I was doing the podcast, I kind of had an idea like, oh, I need to get people with big names, which I do want to do that, but I want to get
We're
just
doing
regular
that.
people too. Yeah, we are doing that. I want to
We
do
are
that
doing
too.
that.
But I want to let regular people come up too that don't. It's not all about the following. It's about the unique story that every person has. To me,
Yeah,
you know.
because I'm no one famous, no one in particular. I just really enjoy helping people, and this gives me a sense of fulfillment and hope for everybody out there. Because if I can make
Yeah,
it back from all that shit,
you got a
and
hell
then
of a
the
story.
fact that I have people reaching out to me on a regular basis, there's no way I can't. I have to do this. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got a hell of a story. I don't need big names to grow my brand. I do that myself with my reels and my posts, and
Sure
you know what
shit.
I'm saying. So this podcast is not my main growth. Like some people have a podcast and that's all they got. So they need big names to come in and you know what I'm saying, kind of
Right.
grow it. I don't need that. I can do my own content. I can grow. I've done it the whole time. I've never branched off of somebody else's shit. I bullied my way up
Yeah.
in like you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
I bullied my way up
Here's
in
the
this.
thing: is those big names, they weren't always big names.
No, yeah. Just make
You
your
know,
content, be original, keep it real, say what you gotta say. And
authenticity.
huh?
The authenticity. That shit's
The
important.
authentic, I'm telling you, for the content creators out there, please listen to me. Do not get caught in that fucking web of people. Like I went through this shit on TikTok, and they never grow. The people in this group that are stuck in these little like negative ass groups, they never grow. They never grow. They never go viral. They never do none of that because they're too fucking worried about what somebody's going to think.
Well,
Because
nobody wants around that negativity. We already feel bad enough.
exactly, exactly.
Uh,
So
I just saw someone say 52 hours off kratom and they're dealing with headaches. Um, I've never really dealt with a headache or even like some serious withdrawals off of kratom. But one trick that I did learn in when I was in treatment years and years ago is get yourself a sports drink like a Powerade or Gatorade, the 32-ounce bottle. Room temperature is best because it doesn't give you a brain freeze, but chug that as fast as you can. And a lot of times that'll knock your headache out because the electrolytes in it and the hydration, it's that little bit of push that your body needs, and it'll help, or at least take the edge off of it.
yes,
Um,
you're right,
cold
Tyana.
rags, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Hydration, fucking hydration. You would be
yeah,
surprised at how many people out here, even that ain't on drugs and doing this shit, are dehydrated on a daily basis.
uh,
Like most people run around dehydrated. Like you need to be drinking 7 bottles of water a day, at
yeah.
least
The
7.
minimum of 64 ounces, minimum.
Yeah, you need to be drinking. You need to be drinking. A good half gallon to a gallon of water every day, and watch how much better you feel on a daily basis. Your body needs water. Water is like medicine. I'm telling you. If y'all guys start drinking more water, you will see so much improvements in your health.
Yeah,
Your skin will look better. Everything. So let's see what kind of addiction pandemic bigger than. Yeah, you're right.
facts,
Yeah, that's
big
fact.
facts.
Sure. The first time you got sober, how much did you weigh? I weighed like 160 pounds, and I'm 6'3", so 160 on me is
Ooh,
that's tiny. That's little. I was little, man. I'm 220 now, so since I've gotten clean, what is that? 60 pounds I've gained.
Nice.
Andrea, I can't see how many stars you sent me, but thank you. Every time somebody sends stars, it does a blank because I'm using StreamYard. But thank you, Andrea. I appreciate the support. Hard work beats talent all day, every day. Yeah, for sure.
It pays off. Absolutely does.
Hard work beats talent, but if talent works hard, that's what you know what I'm saying. If you got the talent,
Right there.
you work hard. Staying hydrated is important. Yes, hydration's key. MJG, yeah, man, stay hydrated. Ray, thank you for the support. Popsicles, yeah. Any kind of way you can kind of get some electrolytes in you. I know there's a lot of electrolyte popsicles too.
And green tea or iced tea or something like that, even it does dehydrate you a little bit, so you have to drink a little extra water, but it's kind of sort of related to the kratom. Like they got some of the same alkaloids and stuff in it, and that can help take the edge off the headache too. Caffeine definitely helps a little bit.
Al says you can take stem and vein if you wish to bring your kratom tolerance down. Kratom is not a negative thing in my opinion. It is antioxidants. Yeah, anything in excess can be bad for you though. You know, you can take too much vitamin C. Like
you can drink too much water. You can get water toxicity.
You can. Yeah, so anything.
Yep, I've made myself sick as shit off water trying to pass it away.
Yeah. What's up, Jesse? How you doing?
Hey, girl.
Yep. Yeah, I was 160, man. I was little. I wasn't like sick looking. In my opinion, you don't really get sick looking on opiates. That's more of a meth thing. Like, I remember being on meth, being shriveled up like a fucking raisin. I'm talking. But opioids, one thing about opioids is you can still maintain some level of, I guess, healthy.
Well, it's because it makes you gain weight too. Like a lot of people will gain weight on opioids because you're lethargic. You don't want to do stuff so much a lot of times. Yeah. And then you'll start swelling and stuff too. So yeah, it's definitely not healthy.
Yeah, it's definitely not healthy. But a lot of people can maintain their weight and stuff while doing it. Because as long as you got the opioid, you're not going to be sick. You're going to be able to function like normal. That's why people tell you, oh, I got to the point where I needed it to feel normal. Because they do need it to feel normal. You know? Straight up. But yeah, I did lose a lot of weight on fentanyl. The reason for that is because I got to a point where I was always, like, any kind of money I got, it was going to the drug. Like, everything. Right. I was eating like once a day. I didn't give a shit. I would, if I had a choice to buy food or fentanyl, it was fentanyl 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So that's why I got so little.
Yeah. I'm actually working my way out of credit card debt right now because I would spend my cash on fentanyl and I would run up my credit card to make sure there's groceries in the house. So
yeah, ain't it
big mistake.
Ain't it crazy what we're willing to do for that now? That shit, man. Like, when I think about it, I would have matched my credit cards out getting high. Like, that's how I would have did it. Shit. Any kind of... It gets to that point, though. I feel like that's an extreme stage. Like, when you get to that point, you will literally start... Whatever you can do to get this drug, you're doing it.
Yep.
You know?
You gained weight on opioids and meth, you said?
I've seen that. I've seen that.
I've lost more weight since I got into recovery than I ever did using.
That's crazy. So you were one of them.
Yeah, I was almost 400 pounds at my heaviest. My heaviest, and on meth, was like almost 400 pounds.
That's crazy because every time I did meth, I couldn't eat. I didn't want to eat. I had no appetite. I was good. I didn't want to drink either. I didn't want to drink fluids, nothing.
Yeah, I had to teach I forced myself. And then, of course I did lose a little bit of weight. I would, bounce around and stuff, but I got down to like 360 or something like that. And I was working, throughout my addiction. I was a pretty functional user. And there were times where like someone would say something at work or someone would accuse me of, doing something on my spare time.
Yeah.
None of their business. But I'd go to HR with a sandwich and some fries, and I'd be sitting there eating. I'm like, do I look like a tweaker to you? Yeah.
hilarious. Sometimes we gotta
That's
laugh at this
active.
shit, man. Yeah, you know we
Yeah.
the shit we've been through, man. I laugh at a lot of things I did. It wasn't funny at the time, but now you can kind of. It's just one of them things when you make it out, you're grateful and you can laugh at some of the shit. You know, I would never laugh at people still going through it. That's just my heart goes out to everybody because I do remember what that was like. But when you make it out of it, it just makes you so happy you can actually laugh at the shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I can laugh at some shit. Like I'm not ashamed anymore. I was very ashamed in the beginning of my recovery. I'm no longer ashamed. I don't deal with shame, and it's
Yeah.
just time. It's just time. I know a lot of people out there are probably struggling with the shame, and that's a good topic to talk about right there. The shame that shit'll keep you using because you feel
Yes, it
like you'll
will.
never be able to get over it, but you will. I promise you.
And you're worried about what other people are going to think and what they're going to say. And but here's the thing: is they're already talking shit. If
Already.
you're on meth and you think that they can't tell, they can tell. I promise you that. And I saw someone just say that when they were on meth, they would swell, and the reason behind that is because your heart's not working right. A lot of people with meth addictions end up going into congestive heart failure, and your blood doesn't pump the way it's supposed to. So the fluids in your body, they'll all end up gathering at your feet and your extremities and stuff. That's one of the ways you can tell that someone's in congestive heart failure is because their feet and ankles are super, super swollen, super swollen.
That's crazy. I didn't
So,
even know that.
yep.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Sarah. I
Yeah,
got jokes here and there.
yeah. I'm so glad you found this community, Tyana. Seriously.
Oh, I thank you for that. You caught me on one of my worst days, and yeah, I wouldn't be here. I know that.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy what this social media can turn into.
Yeah, I would never have expected my inboxes to be blowing up the way they are and stuff. Like I've actually been trying to grow my TikTok. I didn't even want. The only reason I downloaded TikTok was to watch your lives and so I could do things, other things at the same time. And now I'm trying to grow my TikTok so I can go live on there too. I think you need like
Yeah,
1,000 followers, and I'm at 415 or something like that.
I wish you've probably told me. I can stitch some of your videos. I can help you with the. I can help you with that. Today or tomorrow, remind me, and I'll stitch some of your videos, and I'll put them
That'd
on
be
my,
awesome.
and I'll tell people to go follow you.
Like from our podcast, from the podcast and stuff. Is that what you mean? I
Which
don't really have any. I haven't really made a bunch of videos. I just have like some that I've thrown some pictures together and stuff like that. So I really need to start
yeah.
making actual videos, like some actual content.
No, I can stitch them too. Whatever videos you've got up there, I can stitch them and tell people, hey, go follow her so she can. When it comes to stuff like that, the recovery community is pretty supportive. Like they'll follow you so you can go live
Awesome.
because everybody knows that you got to have 1,000 followers on TikTok to go live, which I think is stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Even since I started following you and been active in the comments on your lives and in the battles and stuff like that, I've actually gained quite a few followers just from that.
You will.
So
You will.
it's awesome.
Yeah, I know a girl that was she had gained like 5,000 followers and didn't post no content. She was just active in the community.
Yeah.
She would go comment on different lives and was everywhere. Probably kind of like you.
Yeah, because this was unexpected. I didn't plan this or nothing. It just kind of I stumbled into it and couldn't be happier, honestly. It's been great.
I'm so glad you did. You want to go ahead and announce the big podcast while we got everybody in here?
That would be awesome. So I've been working on this for a few weeks. Bunch of busy people, but we managed to get the three big guys all together for a podcast on the 28th. So we're gonna have Josh, Benjamin Lerner, and Matt Keegan on Sunday, April the 28th.
Oh, I can't even flex. I can't flex.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my signature move. So yeah, guys, you heard of the 28th. We're having Benjamin Lerner and Matt Keegan on the podcast. The three of us, me, Ben, and Matt, we're gonna have the three of us on the podcast. We're gonna have a discussion. I know I'm gonna write some topics down and things that I want to ask them, and a lot to do with music, stuff like that. We're gonna have a good discussion because I know a lot of you guys want to see that. The three of us
yeah, way back when we first started when you first started the group, you were saying how you want to collaborate with people. So I started shooting out messages, and Benjamin Lerner was actually one of the first people to respond to me. So I started, and I was following him more, and great guy. And then I shot Matt a message here a while back because I found someone had messaged me pretending to be him. I'm like, got another one, bro. You know?
Yeah, we deal with that bullshit, man. I can't
Yeah,
count the fake accounts that I've had. There that people, you know what I'm saying. But
yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
I wanna publicly thank you because Tyana put that together. Uh, I didn't shoot the first message. Tyana put that together, so I can't take any credit, but it's happening. That's the part that matters. It's happening, and we're gonna give y'all that piece of content.
Yep, I'm super excited for that one.
But yeah, me too. Me too, definitely. I'm excited to have a conversation with them and kind of establish some kind of chemistry. Like I've never really got to talk to them.
Yeah, they're both great guys, like, and so easy to talk to. Ben is one of the easy, and Matt too. Like they are super easy to talk to. It's like talking to you. So I think it's going to be some excellent, excellent content.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
it will. It will. And we're all in this together. Like three big names like that coming together. All it's going to do is help the algorithm and draw more people together. And positivity and
Yeah,
collaboration is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. And everybody says, I see it from everybody, man. You got me, and this is no particular order, but you got me, Matt, and Ben. We're like the top three guys out
yep.
there.
The three wise men, like the big three. So super excited.
So it's
Like I
gonna
like
be
this. I literally, like, as soon as I got that all confirmed, I'm like, I did it. My kid comes out. He's like, "What'd you do?"
you did something amazing. That's what you did. You did, and I appreciate you for it.
I'm happy to have done it. It was, yeah, one of my goals. I got that.
Yeah, you did that. You did that for
Like
sure.
I, as often as possible as I can, I've been like messaging Jelly Rolls, like verified pages. I'm trying.
Hey,
So
let me know if he hits back. That'll be a crazy one. Let
I'm
me know if Jelly
trying.
Roll hits back. He gets millions. I'm sure he's up there. He's up there like superstar status.
Yeah.
He probably has managers and shit running his social media.
Yeah, I was gonna start googling and seeing exactly the best way to navigate, and then I'm gonna be seeing him in September. So I'm making a sign. It's gonna say Scar Nation loves you or
Do
something
it,
like that.
Tyana. So,
Yeah, I'm doing it.
let's do it. Boy, if we could get Jelly Roll, if he could just take, and I bet he would do it. He's a nice guy. From what I've seen, I bet
Yeah,
if he could figure it out, like take 30 minutes out of his day to set his phone up, I guarantee you he would do it, man. It's
absolutely.
just, it's just getting to him. Like he's a busy motherfucker too. You know he is.
He was just on American Idol, and I don't get a chance to watch much TV. I'm super super busy myself, but every once in a while I get some downtime, and he was one of the coaches on there for a little bit for one episode. Nicest guy ever,
Yeah, dude.
just
Jelly Roll
nicest guy.
shit. He was raised or he's from literally 45 minutes from where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not far away at all. And I think he lives in Nashville. Like we was born 2 hours apart. I
good
was
idea,
born in
Carissa.
huh?
She said email Bunny. I'm like, that's a good idea. Thank you. I'll do that.
What is it? That's his
And
wife,
actually,
right?
yeah, this is why the more people that want to help shoot messages their direction, the more attention it's going to get. You're
Yes,
going to be like, why
yes.
are we seeing this carnation all over the
Let's
place?
check this out. I guarantee you, Jelly Roll has seen a couple of my reels. I guarantee it.
Has to have. Has to have.
Had to have. And that goes for Matt and Ben. Like the people that actually have gotten millions of views on a reel, he's
Yep.
had to have seen it, man. Everybody has. So it's not like my face ain't known. Like you might not know the name or the Scarred Nation, but you know the face. So
Yep.
it would be cool to get his attention and just get him active in the. That would be a big win for the Scar community right there. I feel.
Yeah. I'm trying. That one's a lot more difficult than the Ben and Matt for sure.
Definitely. That because I'm just not on his level. If I was up there on his level, it would be easier to collaborate. But he would
Yeah,
be
you can have
doing
like your people call his people, kind of
yes,
stuff.
like, he would be doing me a favor by coming on my platform, 100%.
Hey,
100%.
Sarah. Sarah B.
What's up, Sarah? Checking in. Yup. We just talking about. We just really just talking whatever comes up, pops into mind.
Yep. Scar Nation bullshit session.
Star Nation bullshit session. We're gonna do more of these. We're gonna do more of these. But yeah, Jelly Roll coming on here. That would be something else. We'll make
Well,
it
you got
happen.
Haystack on one of your lives. You got Haystack on one of your lives. I don't think it's that big of a stretch. I don't think it.
I
I
can
think
reach out.
it's doable.
Yeah,
You
I
should.
can reach out to Haystack
Should.
anytime.
Yeah.
Me and Haystack follow each other on Instagram, TikTok. I'm pretty sure Facebook too. Yeah, I might be able to get
He
to him.
might have an avenue. He
Yeah,
might have an avenue to help out with that.
I need to reach out to him. I do need to do that. Because you know, Jelly Roll and Haystack really like know each other.
Yeah.
Like really know each other. Like came up together type shit.
Yeah, why didn't we think of this before?
I don't know. Actually, I have thought about it. It just hasn't been such a pressing issue to where I've actually pursued it. But I will. I will. I will. You know.
I've seen it. I've seen a few people asking about Kratom and how tos and stuff like that. There's a lot of different ways. So if you shoot me a DM and I'll do what I can to help explain. I was actually just talking to one of our other members about it here recently. So and it helped. I'm not a medical professional. My disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional.
Yeah.
You know, and make sure you run it past your doctor if you're comfortable doing that. You really should, whether you are comfortable or not. But yeah, I'll help if I can. So shoot me a DM.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at the least we have experience with these things. Like I know I have experience with Kratom. I can recommend things. Although I'm not a doctor either. I'm not trying to act like a doctor. But if you want my opinion, my advice, I'll give it to you.
Yep.
Get what I'm saying? Like I'll give it to you what I did.
Yep. I gotta throw those disclaimers out there. Like when we first started the group, I put that disclaimer on there. You know, this group is not for medical advice. You know, contact your physician. Da, 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 da. We are not responsible.
That's why I love you. You think about things like that. I've never even thought about doing that. Like, but that might be something that saves our ass one day.
Exactly.
You know, because this little lane that we're in, it can get serious, man. People are dying left and right. Like, that's all we need is somebody to link back. Hey, you know, something that was said in this group caused this over here.
Yeah. No.
Because it can easily happen, like, or just like some kind of blame or something. Like, people are always looking for something to blame when stuff like that happens.
Right.
For sure. What's up, Noelle?
Hey, girl. Congratulations on your recent win. I saw you on my post on Friday. Weekly wins. She got her littles back.
Oh
so,
shit, for real?
Yeah.
You got your kids back? No way. That's a huge deal.
Huge win.
That's a huge deal. I've been involved in stuff like that, you know, with the whole court battles. I've never had kids. I don't have kids, but I've definitely been involved in a lot of that. You know, coming from that life, you know, people going through it. It's a pretty common thing in the addiction world. So I've definitely had good friends that went through it, and it's not fun.
Well, my son, like he's seen some shit, but I've managed. I'm not saying DHS hasn't knocked on my door. I'm not saying I haven't struggled and had to go to court, but I was able to keep a hold of him. He did spend a few nights in other households, but no extended periods of time. That was something I wasn't willing to do. Not that anybody's willing to do that, but
yeah. Shout out to Noel. That's a big deal. My dad's in here. He said, I think he's talking about Kratom right here. It did not take my talent down, my tolerance down. It helped me not withdraw. Yeah. You like if you jump, basically what he's saying, if you jump straight off opioids on the Kratom, you can still withdraw from the Kratom. Like you need to taper the Kratom too. But from my experience, the Kratom withdrawal is not as bad as something like a fentanyl withdrawal.
Yeah, it takes the edge off of the fentanyl withdrawal big time, and it won't lower it won't help your tolerance with the opioids and nothing like that. It's not magic. It's a tool. It helps for sure.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Because
tribal court, tribal court. Oh, those are tough.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you got through it, Noel. So it's done, over. You got your kids back. You ain't got to go back to court. Is that what you're saying? That's awesome. Shout out to you, Noel. I respect you. I respect you for stepping up for them kids. You know, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's a hard situation. But
Oh, sorry for your loss, Carissa.
let me see. I didn't read that. My daughter died. Yeah, very sorry for your loss. Very sorry. I have to overcome addiction first. I wish you could see the comments without me putting them on the thing.
I could,
I'm having to.
yeah. No, sorry. I don't know maybe if I put my phone in the upright position so it's in portrait mode, but probably messed up our little format that we got there.
It's all good. I can just
I usually
post
have
it.
another.
It's not that hard. Gabriel says, "You're amazing. I have to overcome addiction first the past 9 years. It's the win for me." Shout out to you, Gabriel. You're amazing as well.
Do it. You got this.
You two have done so much in the world of addiction. Just hope you both know how important y'all are to this world. I appreciate that, Dakota. I appreciate that. I do my best, and Tyana does too.
I have a hard time like that. I'll get little stings in my eyes. Like those hit me in the heart. So thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I still struggle, but being sober for 9 years.
Me beat on the years. That's huge.
9 years, you're doing it. You know. I will suggest this though, if you're still struggling, I would say a hobby, man. That's always the best. Like something that can, whatever can take your mind off of getting high or wanting to party,
Yeah.
or that's my biggest enemy, having too much time. That's why I don't really mind working the way I do. Like it's kept me so straight, being able to always have something to do. Yeah, it gets stressful. It gets a lot on my plate a lot of times, but it really keeps my mind off of, wanting to get high or drunk or party or whatever.
Yeah, I am constantly going, hey Mimi. Yeah, I'm on the go and I get up every morning like 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's sleeping in for me. I'm usually up by 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I try to crawl in bed around 8. I'm usually asleep by 9, but from in those two time periods, from waking up to going to bed, I never stop. I go. There's always something I got to do.
Definitely. It helps. It helps. What's up, Brad? Big Brad in the house. Thank you for the stars, brother. I can't see how many stars you sent, but whatever you sent, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. That StreamYard does not let you see. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyways, shout out to Brad, man. One of the biggest supporters in my community for sure.
Brad's awesome. Super awesome.
Thank you. They don't have their daddy passed away from an overdose. So yeah, you really stepped
Yes, ma'am, they do.
I respect that. Let's catch up on these comments. I got a lot. But I have court next week, and it's our last court day, and we're done with DFS.
Yeah, Department of Family Services.
Keep your head up.
Got this.
And Mary, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Show the new tattoo. I don't want to take my shirt off, but it's looking ugly right now. If y'all can see it, let me see. It's looking.
Got that new skin bandage over it still.
I guess I could take it down.
Me without my ones. No.
Oh shit!
I ain't got no ones.
Yeah, where's the ones at? Come on now. I need stars, damn it. Nah, but it's still got the wrap on it. It's in the ugly stage right now. You know how they go through that damn ugly stage.
Should I do? I got one.
Throw it over here. There it is. Covers the whole chest. Scar Nation. I'm proud of it.
It was so badass. It was awesome getting to watch you do that too.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Live, I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually thinking about asking him that before we started, but I was gonna be like, nah, I ain't even gonna. But then you hit me with that question. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just ask him. And
yeah, if anything, it's good. It's good advertising for him. Like it's publicity for him, and I'm
exactly.
I'm sure he's gotten bookings since.
For sure. He said his inbox is blowing up, but
hell yes.
And speaking of that, the live, go look at the views on that live. 25,000.
Yeah, it was
that's the most
busy.
Live. That's the most viewed live I've ever had.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's definitely getting some. But he's a good guy, man. He deserves it. He really he done me right on the work. So that's the least we could do, man, to show him some support.
Yeah, when I make my way down there, I'd love to get some ink done by him. And he's funny. Oh my god, they have me cracking up.
Yeah.
Oh, some funny shit.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. I'm going back next weekend to get some more work done too. So we might go live every time. Who knows? He got
Congrats,
the
Sarah.
perfect. I mean, it was perfect. I was able to take my ring light up there, and he has the perfect little stand where the ring light connected. That's how come y'all was able to see overhead that way.
Yeah, that was
I
a
mean,
great angle.
Perfect. I wasn't planning on doing a live the whole time, but it turned out that way. I took my charger, everything. I had all the equipment. I said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna stay live during the whole thing." And that's
Yeah, it
what
was
we
badass.
did. I got custody of my daughter, man. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. Shout
Yeah.
out to you, Dakota.
Hell yes.
That's what's up, Dakota. Shout out to you. Internet's
No, no, you're good, girl. No worries.
I need a hobby. I'll have 2 years on the 28th, but I'm now full-time Molly. Okay. Yeah, you do need a hobby. Any kind of free time. Any kind of free time you have is going to be bad for you. I'm just going to say it. Any time of free time where you're sitting there, that's when I would always want to party. That's what every weekend. I used to have a problem with the weekends. Every time the weekend would hit, I'd work all week. Oh, now it's time to party. So I'm hitting the liquor store. I'm getting ready to go to a bar or a fucking club. Like my dad knows about this shit. He can tell you.
Yeah.
That was my life. Anytime I had free time, that's when I was going to get high, drunk, party, and get, you know what I'm saying? I could stay straight through the week, stay disciplined. I'm going to the gym as soon as that weekend hits. So free time is definitely your worst enemy. Too much free time. You relapse, you don't lose your clean time. Good. I don't look at it like that. You still got that clean time.
No.
I'm not encouraging a relapse. I'm not saying that, hey, it's cool if you want to I'm not saying that. Don't. Like, hold yourself accountable. But don't act like you got to start your fucking clean date over a little slip. I'm not going to do it.
No, you got that time under your belt. You earned that shit. Keep it.
Yeah. Now, if you go on a run, if you go on like a 2-week fucking run, yeah, you might need to start over.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is sore, Brad. Yeah, Dad, it is sore. It's sore to the touch. It hurt like a bitch. This part right here, did y'all see me tensing up when he got down there? This like down here, the sternum right there. That's the worst tattoo pain I've ever had.
Closer to the bone, the more painful it usually is.
Oh my God, it hurt so bad right there.
Yeah.
I damn near wanted to tap out.
But you couldn't. We were all watching.
Fuck no, I wasn't gonna tap out. I was just gonna take it. Nah, wasn't no tapping out in me. And I guess y'all watching added to that. I couldn't. Could you imagine? Oh, stop! I'm done.
We'd be clowning on you for sure.
Y'all have been clowning on me, yeah. He couldn't take it. Big Scar Nation leader couldn't take a tattoo.
Right? Of course, I say, how's it feel to be getting your chest massaged on, live by a man on video?
Oh my God, I must have missed that one.
Tyler's on. He's like, "Oh, I'm dead.
Gabriel, thank you for the support. Thank you for the stars. I can't see how much you sent, but thank you. I appreciate it.
It's Gabrielle. There we go. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gabriel, yeah. Do we recover? I sure hope so. You damn right, Roger. We're living proof right now. You seeing two of us up here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. You got people in the chat right now with 2 years clean time, 7 years, 9 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got over 7 years off of IV meth. I've got almost 3 years off of alcohol, and I've got a little over 6 months off of fentanyl.
Yeah.
Them blues.
Yeah, and don't think the alcohol's any better, man. I always say that. I always tell people that alcohol can be just as bad of an addiction as anything else.
Yeah.
You were flexing? Yeah, I was kind of flexing, man. Just a little bit.
Next addiction I'm trying to break is these damn things. It's tough.
The vape. Oh, I know. I thought about trying to continue that streak on TikTok tonight, but I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna plan. I wanna because we still got that streak. We got like a 25 or something streak.
Oh yes.
I'm not gonna get on tonight, but we're gonna plan something. So Brad and everybody that helps be on the lookout. We're gonna plan this next one because I want to make it to a level 30.
Yeah, that night we didn't right after you beat Bondi because I had to get in the shower, so I left my phone on TikTok and I gave it to my cousin. I'm like, if you need my power ups, use them. And I'm just getting out of the shower, and he hollers, "We beat her!"
We beat her by a long. I'm talking. I think she's to the point where she's like, fuck it, like we don't even want to try because they're just gonna smoke us. I think that's what it is. But because you remember when we first started battling her, she would put up big
Yeah.
scores, like big
Yeah.
scores. That last one, when y'all shot that motherfucker up past 100K, damn near 200, they were like, we can't fuck with that. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scar Nation's coming, man. We ain't playing. We ain't playing.
Only recovery group in the TikTok standings, up in the rankings
ranks,
high.
in the ranks,
Yeah.
we get up in the rankings. I don't see any other recovery group up there. And if they are, I ain't heard of them.
Yeah.
So
Melton, quit the vapes. Nice work. You're badass because
Yeah.
it's my last one. Like, it's not my last vape for sure, but I do have like a mod that I use. It's got almost zero nicotine, so I'm trying to wean myself off of them slowly a
off
bit.
the nicotine, then it'll just be the habit of
Yeah.
because that nicotine is addictive. I know, like if I go, there's been times I've went to work and not had a vape, and I fucking get ill. Like I get
Yeah.
real ill. Like I crave it bad. So it
Yeah.
definitely.
Back in the day when I was baling hay, I couldn't smoke in my tractor, so I was getting the pouch. Shit, I'd even just too grizzly. Stopping by my boss, like, hey, give me your can. Put it in a dip and get back to work.
Yeah. Oh, you would dip? You would throw a dip in just to get that?
So I was baling hay. Yeah, I was baling hay. You
used to-
can't smoke out there in the tractor. So
All right, you burn the motherfucker down, huh? All that dry hay. That's country shit right there.
Yeah.
That's country shit. I used to dip. I went through I actually quit smoking like that. When I got clean the first time, I went to dipping and quit smoking, but that shit started fucking my teeth up because dipping will mess your teeth up. And that's when I went to the vape. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just vape. And then I quit vaping. I quit everything for like 2 or 3 years. And I started
Yeah,
vaping
I
again.
hadn't smoked in probably, I think I quit smoking cigarettes like 6 years ago now, I think. And then when I got on in blues, some of my friends had some vapes. I'm like, hey, let me pull on that. Ended up getting myself one. Maybe I fucked my mouth up so bad that was the first vape I bought because it tasted good. So I was just pulling on it. My tongue was cracked. My cheeks were sore. I was like, well, shit.
Look what my dad said. Oh, no. He said he likes you, Tyana.
Thanks, Mr. Pallet. I got you.
He's probably hitting on you. You can do it, girl. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it, Wendy. I love it too, man. I was so amazed when he got. I was so proud of it. I ain't gonna lie. I was so proud of it. And still am. You know, this is something that's gonna stick with me forever.
Yeah, my very next tattoo, I'm gonna get Scar Nation across here, or at least Scar. So soon, hopefully.
You know, there's already a few people out there with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few people. There's like 7 or 8 people with the Scar tattoo.
Yeah, I'm jealous as hell. I've been wanting one for a minute now, and I have to have one now. There's no choice. There's no doubt about it. I'm getting one.
Yeah, definitely. We all are, man. I want to see everybody with it. That's why when I planned out my tattoos and found my artist, yeah, Brad says you staying with us. When I planned out my tattoos and found an artist that I really vibed with, I was like, bro, like the Scar Nation with the line in the middle and the ram on my chest. That's what I want. That's the first one I'm going for. Because I can't be having all y'all getting these tattoos and I don't got one.
Hey.
That's what he said. The artist even said that. He's like, damn, people getting it, you ain't got it.
I was like, say that.
Know, man, but I'm getting it now. I've been busy.
And that meet and greet, we need to get that planned, and we should give him a booth at that. We'll hit up Brian, get him to cater the event or have it, somewhere near one of his spots, and
We
Have
got the
food and
connections.
tattoo booth.
We got the connections.
Yeah.
We could go to Brian's restaurant. We
Yeah.
could set it up, promote it for a month, for a whole month. Promote the meet and greet. Bring Jason out there. You know, make sure he's
Yep.
comfortable and everything, and people can roll through. That would be an awesome event. We do need to work on that.
Someone start saving some airline miles for me.
Shelby's wanting one. You talking about a tattoo, Dad? I got a 12-year-old little sister. She's about to be 12.
I see her on TikTok. I make sure to say hi to her every time she's in one of your lives.
Yeah,
She just had a birthday
cute.
because hers was right after yours, right?
No. I thought it was. I got it wrong. Her birthday's May 2nd. Her
Still not too far after yours.
yeah, about a month after mine. About a month.
Oh, mine's creeping up here.
Thank you, Shelby.
I'm gonna get older here in a couple weeks myself.
So Shelby wants a scar tattoo. That'll be cool. I'm not against it. Shit.
Check it out. There's these little machines I found on Amazon, and or some printer paper that you can make tattoos. I'll see about getting one or getting some of the paper and see if I can print off some temporary tattoos, Scarnation ones.
Hell yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. She'd love
Yeah.
that. She'd love that. I'm trying my best to be able to make it to her birthday too, Dad. I'm doing my best. I definitely have her some presents, but I'm doing my best. It might be a day after her birthday that I'm able to make it down there because y'all know I still can't drive and stuff. So anytime I got to plan something like that, I got to plan a ride and get somebody to take me and do all that. But I'm definitely gonna do my best to be there. But I got her something though. I got her a present. We've been on here for an hour.
Holy shit! Where'd the time go? That was fast. That went fast.
Fast hour. That was a fast hour. I like these. I like being on here. I'm loose. I don't feel as much pressure.
Yeah, it's fun and getting to interact with the other group members a little bit more than usual. It's awesome.
Definitely get to read all the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, my dad. I think he likes you. But I guess that's all we got, man. I'm gonna get up off here and get ready for work like I always do.
I gotta go figure out something for dinner and get some laundry done, and I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting to do, but I'll figure it out.
Always. Yeah, Gabriel, you too. Shout out to everybody that popped up in here. Shout out to everybody going through recovery. I don't care where you're at. You know, everybody was 1 day clean at one point in the recovery, 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks, whatever. We're in this shit together.
Yep. Instead of saying 1 day I'll get sober, make it day one. 1 day or day one.
Make it day one.
It's your choice.
Make it
day one.
Definitely. Well, I'm signing out. You got anything left to say, Tyana?
Nope. I just appreciate the hell out of everybody for being here and all the awesome comments, and of course, you, our fearless leader.
Let's go. We'll see y'all on the flip side, guys. I love y'all so much.
See y'all.